everyone, and a beautiful weekend to you all. A fresh wave of insecurity has struck Zamfara state, and this time, the target was not an ordinary resident, but a serving local government chairman. Armed men reportedly stormed the residence of the chairman of Bogundu local government area, Honorable Nura Umar Bogundu, in a deadly overnight operation that left security personnel dead and the council chairman in captivity. The attack has once again exposed the growing reach of armed groups operating across northwestern Nigeria. It also raises renewed concerns about whether anyone is truly safe when even elected public officials can become targets. The latest incident raises an important question. How were heavily armed attackers able to reach the residence of a local government chairman located less than 20 kilometers from the Zamfara state capital, overpower his security team, and live with their targets? It is a question that residents, security experts, and government officials are now likely to confront. Beyond the kidnapping itself, the attack highlights the continuing security challenges facing communities across Zamfara, despite ongoing military operations. Many Nigerians will now be asking whether stronger strategies are needed to prevent similar incidents. According to Daily Trust, the attack occurred on Thursday night when suspected bandits reportedly entered Bogundu town and headed directly to the chairman's residence in the Zango area. Witnesses said the attackers appeared to know exactly where they were going, suggesting that the operation had been carefully planned. Shortly after arriving at the residence, the gunmen reportedly engaged security personnel in a fierce exchange of gunfire. Despite resistance from officers assigned to protect the chairman, the attackers allegedly succeeded in forcing their way into the compound. Reporters indicate that 2 police officers and 2 members of a local vigilante group were killed during the attack. According to the reports, the chairman's security team attempted to repel the assault but was not overwhelmed by the superior firepower of the attackers. The death of the security personnel underlined the risk faced by officers protecting public officials in regions affected by armed violence. Their efforts reportedly delayed the attackers, but ultimately could not stop the operation. According to the reports, the attackers initially adopted Honorable Nura Umar Bogundu, together with his wife and several of their children before fleeing the area. Security operatives reportedly launched an immediate pursuit in an attempt to intercept the kidnappers before they disappeared into surrounding forest. During the operation, 4 or 5 of the adopted children were reportedly rescued. However, the local government chairman was still reported to be in captivity at the time the story was published. Residents said additional security personnel arrived after the attackers had already escaped from the community. For many people living in Bogundu, that delay has become another source of concern. Community members believe that faster emergency responses could make a significant difference in limiting casualties and preventing kidnappers from escaping. The latest attack has therefore renewed calls for improved coordination among security agencies operating across vulnerable communities. The kidnapping of a serving local government chairman is significant because it demonstrates that armed groups are capable of targeting not only rural communities, but also senior government officials. Security analysts have reportedly warned that attacks on public office holders can have wider consequences by creating fear, disrupting governance, and undermining public confidence in state institutions. Such incidents also place additional pressure on government to strengthen intelligence gathering and improve rapid response capabilities. The latest attack is therefore likely to become part of a broader conversation about insecurity in northwestern Nigeria. Residents interviewed after the attack attributed the growing frequency of such incidents to the sophisticated weapons reportedly being used by criminal groups. Some also allege that informants operating within local communities continue to provide intelligence that enables attackers to plan and execute their operations. These allegations have surfaced after previous attacks in different parts of Zamfara. Although investigations are often required before such claims can be confirmed, If true, they will present an additional challenge for security agencies already battling organized criminal networks. At the same time, it is important to note that authorities have continued to deploy military and security personnel across Zamfara state in an effort to combat banditry and restore stability. Security operations have resulted in arrests, rescue missions, and the disruption of several criminal camps in recent months. Nevertheless, attacks such as the one reported in Bugundu demonstrate that armed groups continue to retain the ability to launch coordinated operations. The latest incident is therefore likely to renew debate over whether current security strategies require further adjustments. As of the latest reports, there had been no official announcements confirming the rescue of Honorable Nura Umar Bugundu or the arrest of those responsible for the attack. Security agencies are expected to continue efforts to secure the chairman's release and investigate the circumstances surrounding the incident. Meanwhile, residents across Bugundu and neighboring communities continue to appeal for stronger security measures to protect lives and property. The attack serves as another reminder that insecurity remains one of Nigeria's most pressing national challenges, and many Nigerians will now be watching closely to see what actions follow in the days ahead. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you find this report informative, kindly like, share, and subscribe for more news reports. I'm Chidera Eso. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next report.